Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell each and every time I drop a video. Be the first one to comment and tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what's good. Tell me what's popping with y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to be talking about Basketball Wife, the reunion, part 1. So let's get into it. But first, please check out Liz's Jewels right there. You see the website, and you also see her Instagram. Get all the jewelry that you like. I'm wearing her necklace and the earrings. Check it out for real, for real. So what's going on? What's popping, everybody? But we all know that Evelyn Lozada put a restraining order against OG, or she tried to file one, but guess what? The restraining order did not work. It did not go through. The judge has denied it. I was like, OMG, Evelyn is just taking L's like it ain't nobody's business. It's like crazy out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things go wrong, for real, for real. But I see it has the wrong name up here. It's supposed to say Basketball Wives, baby. So let's get it popping. Let's get into it. For real, for real. Yeah, it has the wrong title because my computer shut off. So what's going on with you guys? How you guys feeling? I think OG really looked nice. I love her outfit. She looked like a queen. She looked like she came from Dynasty. I was like, you go ahead, girl. Do what you do. She actually looked beautiful, for real, for real. I was like, OMG, she got it going on, baby. It is what it is. Oh, you won't be watching next year? I don't know if OG is actually going to be there next year, but I believe that she is. I don't see why they would take OG off the show because basically, you know, she's bringing forth a discussion about colorism, racism, and on all different types of things too as well. So that's on point. You know what I mean? But thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Hey. Saya, Evelyn is a bully. Oh, yes, she is. We already know that, but it seems like the bully is basically being put in her place by OG because OG is not backing down, and basically she's speaking her mind and she's standing up for herself and she's standing up for other women that are dark skinned and get mistreated because of the color of their skin. And sometimes you can have fetishes. Sometimes people do have fetishes where they fetishize about, you know, black men, but they don't like black women. And it happens with a lot of different cultures. There's also some cultures too that fetishize about black women, but don't like black men. So you can like a black woman and a black man and have a relationship with them and not like the counterparts. What's up, Warren? Yes, she did. Yes, she did that. She surely did. Why did OG come back on set? I was not expecting that. Me either. I was kindness. I wasn't expecting OG to come back on set, but she did. She came through. She came back, but I think she didn't want to feel like she was running. I think she wanted to get a point across, and I think maybe the producers called it too as well. I was like, you're under contract, and Cece didn't care. Cece and, you know, Byron, they bounced, they left. Cece was like, I'm not here for this crap. I'm out the door. I'm windmilling up out of here. And she left with her husband. And then on top of that, you had none other than Kristen talking about, I would apologize to Byron, and I would kind of try to get things to go well with me and, Cece. I'm just like, come on, Kristen, just let it go. Because if Cece doesn't come back, I don't know if you have a show. Cece says she doesn't know if she's coming back or not. It's a possibility she might. It's a possibility that she won't. So it is what it is. How y'all doing out there? How y'all feeling? I'm just like, why is Shawnee acting suspect? Yeah, she's acting like she got issues. She's acting like she's being called out on the situation, because I really think that she doesn't think that she has a problem. She thinks that her behavior is okay, that she can chastise other people and call out people, but basically don't do it to her counterparts, which is Evelyn Lozada. And therefore, people are saying how unfair the show is, and then also saying Shawnee, tell the girls, oh, you lost, we better win next time. We took that L, come on, let's get together. She gather up with the girls and try to conjure up strength within them to go back after Cece and actually OG. So, and people are seeing that, so that's a problem. Hey, AO is in the building, baby. I don't even know why it won't let me do this, but hey, Katrina, Lady, Saya, won't even let me do what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something else. So right here, this is when OG basically meets up with none other than Cece. And, you know, she's finding out that, you know, they don't want OG on the stage, like on the main stage. Like, that is so messed up because OG hasn't shown any violent tendency. She hasn't attacked anybody. Yes, she threatened to break jaws. Hey 78. Hey, what's up? What's going on? But I don't know why this. I'm trying to do something to the chat, but it won't let me. I don't know why. But anyway, so basically Cece is there trying to be with OG and show us some support, and she's like, oh my goodness, they don't want you on stage. Like, oh, that's so foul, that's messed up that they don't want you on stage like that. And basically she was like, you're supposed to be able to be on that couch like you're supposed to, just like everybody else. You put your work in, you put everything into this show, and you took a whole lot from the ladies on this show, basically, and being disrespected. And so has she, and she doesn't feel like it's fair that OG doesn't come on stage. And also Cece probably feeling like they're trying to set her up too as well, try to get her again, because they tried to get Cece and Costa Rica, but it didn't happen because OG came through. She has humanity. She's a good person. She saw an attack about to happen, and guess what? She jumped in and she stopped the attack from happening. Not that she's trying to butt in, but she didn't want to see somebody that she is friends with and she likes be attacked. And so OG sitting there like, you know, she basically, OG wanted to be vindicated, and she wanted to tell her truth, and she wanted to make sure she put the word about the colorism and everything like that, and the racism that she felt and that she feels on the stage, and actually how she feels doing out the season of the show. And so I believe that's the reason why OG came back to the stage, to make sure her voice was not silenced, and she ended up taking that opportunity to be back, you know, to be on a separate stage. And she was like, that's never happened to anybody. Yep, Cece had her back too, but Cece didn't want to be on that stage by herself, and I can't blame her. You know what I mean? I can't blame her at all for that situation. But it is what it is. I was just like, And I think Cece looked nice. Her yellow dress looked nice. Her hair looked nice. Her makeup looked nice. She didn't overdo it. She didn't underdo it. She just did it just right. And I love OG's hair. I love the color. I like even the outfit that OG has on when she's sitting in a chair. She actually looked good. She was like, they need to call me a queen. I'm a queen out here. Let them know. Yes, the ratings has jumped up and went quadruple high because of OG responding back to Evelyn, that somebody actually stood up to Evelyn and kept going and didn't get scared when they was chastised or when the collective group wanted to not associate with her. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, hey, it's whatever. And so Evelyn, basically, she's talking all her crap. She's talking about OG living with her mom. OG doesn't have money. OG don't have this. OG's crying victim. OG's always teasing me with my ex. OG's always bringing up my ex. She didn't bring up your ex. It was actually none other than Febreze that brought up your ex. And then you went to OG to bring it up to her. And then from there, it went downhill because then you call her ugly. And then OG said, well, if you think I'm ugly, your ex-husband doesn't think I'm ugly. Okay? So that's how that situation went down. So basically, Evelyn is saying OG's a fan, OG's this, OG, that they hired a fan to be on the show. You know, she's obsessed. Nobody's obsessed with you. If she was obsessed and she was a fan, basically she will be kissing your tail and she'll be following behind you and being one of your puppets that you can lead, and that's not happening because she's not allowing that to happen. Actually, she's just sticking up for herself and actually voicing her opinion. She's not going to let anybody out-talk her and actually, you know, intimidate her and tell her off and disrespect her and read her at the same time. And they want her to sit there and smile and be okay. Just because you've been on the show for a long time, Evelyn, doesn't mean that anybody that's coming through the door has to bow down to you, especially when you don't treat people right and you treat people with respect. You bully people, you chastise people, you make fun of them, you talk about their clothes, you talk about their hair, you talk about the way they dress, the way they walk, the way they talk, the whole 9 yards, and talk about their money too as well. So miss me with all that dissing OG, saying she's just a fan, they hired a fan. She's not a fan. If she was a fan, she would have been your do girl, she would have been your puppy girl, you know, and that's not happening. Hey, I am Bella. CC, OG, and Jackie are how real friends supposed to be. Yep, kindness. Do you think Tammy had a real medical emergency? Nope, her medical emergency was not to be on the damn show. And she didn't want to be bothered with it. And she know that they were going to lie. She knows all the tricks of the trade that they're going to do. So Tammy opt not to come. And plus, if the situation with Tammy and Shawnee is really serious as it is, where Shawnee allegedly stole credit for, you know, Tammy actually wanted us starting another branch of basketball wives in a different city. I don't know if it was Dallas or Texas. I think that's probably the reason why she didn't show up, because it is what it is. Tony 78, what's up? Hey, Sag Simmons, what's going on? What's popping? I'm not even signed in. Let me see if I can sign in. Because my computer just went dead on me, baby. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to let me do it. No, it won't even let me do it. I guess I have to sign in another time. But I don't think Tammy was sick at all. Tammy was just basically, I'm not doing this show. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going to give them shine. Because basically, it would give them shine. And then on top of that, like, she don't want to hear, you know, Evelyn lies, and she doesn't want to hear Shawnee lies, and she doesn't just don't want to be that. She outgrew the show because she's doing other things. She has other opportunities, and she's actually considered a actress, and she has her own comedy skit. She has the music going on. Like, why would she suggest herself to all that negativity and basically be the talk of the blogs for weeks and weeks and weeks? So, you know, she opted out. She was like, I'm not even coming through, baby. And so we got Jennifer. Jennifer was like, I don't even know why these ladies are trying to play me and act like I wanted a photo op that I really want their order. I really wanted to take a photo of them and cherish it and basically take advantage of them. Like, she was like, please don't even go there. Don't even try to mix me up with that. It was a charity event. Yes, there was photos, but basically they're accusing Jennifer of trying to actually get people, you know, the ladies to take pictures with them so she can sell them or do what with them. Like, it don't make no sense. It was her mother charity event for cancer. You know, she probably wouldn't even care if you guys showed up or not, in my opinion, because it was about her mother. But she was appreciative that you guys did show up. But after you show up, you're going to talk about she want this just for a photo op. And then you got Jennifer. I'm not Jennifer. You got Evelyn over here talking to Shawnee, basically talking about none other than OG. OG's the talk of the town. OG. Evelyn really just feels bad that, you know, OG was able to pull up text messages that showed that Chad Ochocinco was actually texting and DMing OG back in 2011, and he has continued to DM her and message her since 2011 until now 2019. So she's feeling a certain type of way. She feel embarrassed, she feels shooken, and she can't believe the woman that she dogged out and she thinks is ugly and called name, is made fun of, that the man that she said I do to is trying to get into her DMs and trying to get below the belt and trying to get some la. So it is what it is, and she feels devastated because now she got played again by Chad, because Chad didn't even tell her the whole truth that he's been talking to OG since 2011. So it is what it is. Sag Simmons, seriously, Evan has bad karma going her way. You can already see it in her face. She's doing way too much evil. I am kind of scared for her. No, don't be scared for her. It is what it is. She gonna get what she get. What you get out there is what you get back. She put out all that negativity, making fun of people, talking about CC being $5 holla holla. You know, the whole 9 yards, acting like she's so hardcore and so tough, and she's like a robot, and anything that you throw at her will bounce back off and stick to you. But right now it's sticking to her because it hurts. The truth hurts sometimes, and it is what it is. And people are not, you know, falling and weeping for Evelyn Lozada, and that's the problem. Her people on her IG, the people that's on her Twitter, are calling her out about her behavior. They ain't playing. Hey, Sharon Young, what's up? What's going on? The KK Construction, hey, what's up? What's good? How you doing, baby? All the way from Congo. Hey. And so we got Evelyn over here basically complaining about OG. Just like, you know what, it just transferred. First it would be Tammy, but now she just complaining about OG. This is the next person that she can beef with. But she didn't know that OG is equipped to deal with her type of people, to deal with her, you know, calling her out and making fun of her, that OG ain't gonna sweat it. It's gonna be all good. She's going to address the situation, and she ain't gonna run from it, and she don't know what to deal with it. And then, you know, Evelyn making fun of OG toe hanging out her shoe. You know, OG was like, yo, listen, my feet get dry sometimes. I put lotion on it and it slips down when I wear high heels. That's it. I'm not trying to make a fashion statement. And so it's not like she's hurting. It's not like she's crying. But Evelyn feels like, Sharon Young, Malaysia said that nobody wants to mess with OG. Nobody wants to mess with Malaysia when she was hung with Brandy. I wonder how Brandy thinks her friend Malaysia is now. I don't even know if they even talk anymore. But Malaysia changed a whole lot, baby. And I was just hoping that she would get back to normal, at least the Malaysia that we like. And here we go with Evelyn. Oh, only thing OG's been talking about me online. She's been talking about chat online. You've been talking about OG online too. You've been talking about OG on Twitter, just like she's been talking about you. This is something that you always do. You go back and forth with people on Twitter while the show's being filmed so people can sway this side, sway that side. But now, since the swaying of the sides is totally on OG's side, she feels a certain type of way because she doesn't have that big backing anymore. People falling over for her. And also the people that do support her, some of them are not even in her comments anymore because they don't want to feel the wrath of the people that are actually feeling like, Evelyn Lozada is basically colorist and she's a bully and the whole 9 yards. If that's the case, why is Shawnee doing damage control? Because everybody's calling her out. It's like even Malaysia, when Malaysia's trying to sell her skincare product and she's trying to post it right after the show, guess what? Everybody's in the comments on IG like downing her, and nobody's going to want to buy anything from anybody when they see you post a picture of your new product, your skincare, and all the comments are negative towards you and calling you out for being a follower and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's a lot of damage control, and they're being called out on something that they think that they have been getting away with it, and they don't think it's a problem. They just think somebody should suck it up and taking it. It's not going to happen. OG speaking her mind, and this is why OG is actually the breakout star from the show, because she's standing in her own ground. She's standing in it. She ain't running from it. She has not jumped over a table. She ain't do no liquor. She ain't try to fight nobody. But they did show a clip of her trying to get the Phoebe, and I was like, come on, Shawnee. Shawnee was like, OG violently tried to push me. I almost fell into the wall. And then we see the clip. OG tapped her with a push, and then security had half of OG's arm, so that push wasn't even impactful. And Shawnee was nowhere near the wall. The wall was like maybe 10 feet away from Shawnee, and then there was a whole big old security guard right between Shawnee and OG. And then on top of that, Shawnee was trying to push OG back, throwing her arms out, her elbow, her shoulder, and her thigh and her buttocks out to try to push OG away when security clearly had it, and she jumped in because she wanted to take the hit so she can dive and fall over so she can say, look, she's violent, she's a liability. Miss me with that. Hey PE, what's going on? Malaysia looked cute for once. She did not look so plastic and wasn't so teethy. You're too much, Sad Simmons. PE, what's good? What's going on? KK Construction. The KK Construction OG Instagram, you will see Tammy said that they lied on her to try to make sense of her actions. The reason why Tammy did not show up was because she wanted her to be recorded on a separate stage. Okay, I got you. I'm going to check that out. Thank you so much, the KK Construction. And that probably makes sense when they said she had an allergy reaction or whatever. I just thought she was just done with the situation, because I would have been done, especially the level that Tammy's at. But Tammy would have been there to support OG because Tammy and OG are really cool. And she knows how that hot spot feels. So we got none other than Evelyn Lozada over here just complaining, talking about, oh, OG is just so violent. And OG pushed like 7 people. She pushed the hell out of like 7 people. Who are the 7 people she pushed the hell out of? Then you got Shawnee talking about, oh yeah, OG went there and ran and yelled and screamed on production and the whole night. Like, she's out of control. Like, they are really fostering this false narrative towards OG when Shawnee had encouraged Evelyn's behavior to attack Cece and OG in Costa Rica. But yet now this is what people are talking about. How is this woman able to do all that? Then call the woman a monkey. Then having none other than Febreze make a song about OG. Then call her gorilla at the same time. And then on top of that, you're going to put her in isolation like she's an animal, like she's a threat. Yes, we are calling you guys out for colorism. You got security on stage. You know what I'm saying? If Jocelyn Hernandez can be on stage, anybody can be on stage. So don't even miss me with all that. They have security. They're doing way too much. Hi, Mary, sending my love from New Zealand. Hey, what's up, PEs? New Zealand's in the house. Sad Simmons. The other stage was really cute. They were just scared they were going to get their, kicked. OG is faster than security. Oh, yeah, she might be faster than security, but security could have stayed right around the back section of the couches like they did on Bad Girls Club, just like they do on Love and Hip Hop and all this other good stuff. They just wanted to make a spectacle out of OG and try to make her feel less than and beneath them, and they got the power and she's just a little minion, and that's not going to happen. That's why OG left, but she came back. And you see Tammy didn't even show up, allegedly, from what is said by KK Construction, that she didn't want to be filmed in an isolated area. No, how you gonna be a star and filmed in an isolated area? That's why Jackie went off. Jackie was like, I'm gonna be sitting head, front, and center. I'm gonna be sitting next to the host. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Mickey Diddy 87. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Kindnessness. Febreze is the last person to call someone a gorilla when she was talking about OG. Febreze looked like a lima. Ha ha ha. Mike Diddy 87. I heard they were making fun of OG African heritage and clothes and look. That's why she wanted to fight her. That could have been exactly. You could be possibly right, but I didn't hear that yet. But I will search and I will look and I will find out. So this is OG basically talking to Lamont. You know, Mark Lamont Hill. She's talking to him. He's saying that the other ladies feel afraid. They feel scared. Production's concerned. Only person concerned was Shaquille O'Neal, because Shawnee said, I don't know what Malaysia's going to do. And I don't know what you're going to do, Evelyn. If OG says the wrong thing, you guys might, do whatever. So basically, Shawnee is saying that. So Shawnee is not even calling OG the violent one. She said Malaysia and Evelyn might react to OG. So she wants OG to be filmed separately. That was her call, and she went back there and told everybody her concerns, because basically she's really trying to push this narrative that OG's a liability and we ain't falling for it. I'm like, they be doing so. Hey Malone, hey, what's up? OG pointed out that Phoebe's wig was messed up. Oh yes, she did. I got the picture of it. You can see the line, but I'm gonna go through it. You're gonna see the picture of it. It's gonna be crazy. So this is Lamont Hill. Mark Lamont Hill, whatever his name is. Evelyn was trying to cop some relationship with him, talking about, are you single? He was like, yeah, I am. Evelyn's really trying to toss it. She's trying to get with the host. She needs somebody on her side. And she's basically trying to front that. Oh, to me, I think she was trying to flaunt that black men are all over her, because she find out that Chad wants to get with OG, and he's been trying to get with her since 2011, baby. So, and if I was her, I'd be upset too. Like, damn, my marriage was a whole shambles, a whole sham. And this girl that is making me look bad, this girl that is calling me out and not accepting my bull crap, is the one that's been talking to him. So OG basically saying that I'm a queen, I'm a princess, I need to be on stage. I put my work in too as well. Why now they scared of me? I've never hit anybody, I never attacked anybody. She only made verbal threats or whatever the case may be. She said she didn't throw no glasses, no champagnes, no jumping on tables, which we know Malaysia recently did, which we know Evelyn done did this season too as well. So she was like, that's not fair, and if I can't be on a main stage, I don't want to be on a stage at all. So she's feeling like, you guys ain't gonna try to set me up and make me look like I'm crazy. I know. I just found out that they lied on Tammy. That Tammy did not have a freaking, allergy attack. They really lied. See, that's why we can't believe nothing y'all say, because y'all lie. So basically, Jennifer Williams could have been telling the truth the whole entire time, because you guys lie on little things just to make yourself look better. And that is the crazy part. Tia's in the building. Thank you for coming through, Tia. Missy Jean, I feel like they wanted OG to make a scene. Yes, they did. They tried to, but it didn't happen. That's why they tried to get her. Crystal Rivers, hey, what's up? Why is Malaysia so mad with OG? Girl, bye. And Febreze trying to get off with Jackie. I know she was. She was trying, disrespecting her and her big. Yep, she was. I was just way too much going on. So right here, this is where Jackie said she wasn't going to go on stage, but we all know Jackie was going to go on stage, because you know what? She feels like she is the LA basketball wife, and her not to be represented and her not to be on stage, that's not going to happen, because, Jackie is Jackie. But right now, we got none other than, Cece's talking about, nope, I ain't going on stage. If OG can't go on stage, if we can't go out there together, then we ain't gonna be on stage, and we don't need to be in a separate stage, because their life has been put to the ruins. You got Cece, they accusing Byron Scott of actually having affairs on her too as well. And that was Evelyn Lozada accusing him of having affairs and receiving all types of stuff. Even though Cece did say that people be sending Byron Scott, videos and stuff like that. Phoebe is a punk. You know she is, girl. You know she is, Tia. She really is. I was like so much. So right now, Cece was like, I ain't going on stage. That's it. Like, whatever the case may be, OG's like, I want to talk to the ladies face to face. I want to say what I need to get off my chest face to face. I don't want to be like I'm some cage person, basically trying to make her look like it's a circus, like she's that violent. Come on, miss me with that. And so, OG is deciding to leave, and she is going to leave, but she's going to come back, we know. CC said the hell with her. Her and Byron went to go hang out with their A-listers. They had better things to do. They got more money to make, and whatever the case may be. And then look at this dress that Evelyn Lozada got on. I was like, is she trying to be the old school Jennifer Lopez with this dress with the breast shown? I was like, this is way too much. This is like King Richard's Fair type of situation. This is like, gothic, but in orange, and then the boots. I was like, she's doing way too much. And it seems like Shawnee has conjured up Janet Jackson, like she's trying to be Janet Jackson and she's trying to be Sister Soldier at the same damn time, and throw in a little bit of Beyonce in that outfit. I was like, what's going on with this outfit? They're doing way too much. She got the big braid in the front. The big braid in the front went out with Cardi B did Love and Hip Hop. You know what I mean? She used to wear that style. So, and then on top of that, Shawnee and Evelyn both got braids in their hair. But, so they're twinning it up with the braids. They're twinning it up with almost like the jackets on. They're trying to do the damn thing. They're holding a brave face because there's a lot of backlash from this show. And it ain't cool. And they never thought that this would ever happen. They never thought that they would have this backlash. They never thought that people would call them out. They never thought that people would say anything. But now they're seeing that their business of people watching the show can be very well affected, and people don't want to watch the show anymore. So we got Cece. She's on her way out the door. Cece was like, goodbye, I'm leaving. It is what it is. I'm out. Deuces. Peace. I don't need the money. Then we got Jackie. Jackie's over here acting up. Jackie wants to sit right next to Lamont Hill. She wants to sit right next to him. She wants to be next to him. She don't want to be on the other side, this side. She don't want to be two bodies behind, one body behind. She wants to sit right next to him because she wants to let them know that she matter and she's important, and she got to show out too. She let OG do her thing. It's time for Jackie to get into the Jackie moment. So Jackie got into her moment, and she wanted her seat on stage next to the host. And you know how Jackie gets down. And so she's gonna get her seat with the host. Malaysia did look nice. Her makeup did look nice too as well. But she had an outfit like she was coming to fight. She also had an outfit on like she was going to barbecue, or she was going to go check out the swap meet. Even though her outfit that she has on, you can tell it has cost her money. But, it wasn't like the Malaysia we know. So maybe she was gearing up for something to happen on the show, because usually she dressed sexy. She shows off her boobs. She shows off her legs. It didn't happen. Jennifer absolutely looked fabulous. She looks gorgeous. It is what it is with the situation. I was like, okay. So Jackie's acting up, but Malaysia was like, I do not want Jackie sitting next to me. I'm not going to sit next to a B word that talked about my kid at all. I'll sit next to Jennifer. Basically she's okay with Jennifer saying anything about her kid, or if Jennifer did say anything about her kid, because that's all allegedly. But she believes that Jackie was talking about her kids. And the rumor that came out, Anthony didn't say anything bad about the kids. He said that Malaysia was a bad mother. So that's not talking about your kids. And he said that she has financial difficulties. So that's not talking about the kids. That's talking about you. But it is what it is. Did you see Jackie big smile when OG came back? Yeah, she was happy and she was clapping. She was the only one. Tia, Jackie was telling them off. They said Dominique could not come to the reunion. Yes, they did say that. Malone, what the F do they have? They both look like flat screen Master Splinter. See, Evelyn's doing way too much. She is. Evelyn says she does not like Jennifer dress. Yeah, I heard her. She said she doesn't like Jennifer dress. Jennifer looked good in that dress. That dress was actually looking good. She looked like she came there with style, class, and elegancy. Something that, a lot of cast members don't have. Saj Simmons, she's desperate. Remember, she's looking for a man with a bag. Girl. Saj Simmons, Tia. Shaquille O'Neal gets on my last nerve. What she did to OG. Yes, kindness. I don't understand why Shawnee does everything Evelyn tells her to do. Shawnee is too attached to Evelyn. It's weird. Yeah, because Shawnee Sure, it's a whole. I got 1,000 videos explaining that. Shawnee, Sag Simmons, absolutely. Tia, CC left. Yes, she did. I'm just like, they're doing way too much. But it is what it is. She talked, I think Jennifer looked nice. She looked elegant. She had like every decade, class and style that was mixed in with a look that's in 2019. You know what I mean? So I really think that she looks nice. Malaysia looked like she's from the block. Not in a bad way or whatever the case may be, because her makeup is flawless. But did you hear OG said, whatever color you used to be? What color you used to be, Malaysia? You be bleaching your skin. Is Malaysia bleaching her skin? We're going to find out later on in the show. So Jennifer, she gets up and she walks away. And this is when none other than Malaysia. Thank you, Tia, for that set. I didn't know which one said it, but okay, so it was Malaysia. Didn't like her dress. Her dress looked pretty. Her shoes looked pretty too as well. She didn't come there to fight. She came there to be classy. That's just what it is. But, Malaysia was not playing no games. If it was gonna happen, it was gonna happen. So Jackie got her seating arrangement in order, and basically, Evelyn had to move and sit over there on the other side, but Shawnee got the head seat next to none other than the host of the show. So it is. Jackie was like, I ain't coming out. I ain't gonna be on this show. And then this is when none other than Kristen basically is. I think Jennifer's outfit looks nice, but Jennifer is holding it down because last season she wasn't even trying to come. And then Mark is talking about, we don't have 3 people are not here. Tammy had a allergic reaction, and that was like, OMG, like they really made that up like that right here. See, she had an allergic reaction because Malaysia is asking, Shawnee, is that true for real? I'm like, OMG. And then, I don't know, Evelyn, her outfit just looks weird, like she's from the Star Trek, and I like Star Trek too as well. And we have none other than Fabrice. Her outfit, it's not an ugly outfit, it just doesn't look right on her. It looks like, she's in Pretty Woman, the TV show. Like, she's high end for sale or whatever. Because everything is flopping out. And her attitude and her mouth, it just didn't go. The outfit didn't go with her hair. The color was too much for her. She needed a softer color, like a yellow, a brown, a white, something. But anyways, it is what it is with that situation. So this is when they lie and say that Tammy is not going to be on the show because she has allergic reaction, and actually OG left, and CC left too as well, and also Byron Scott left, and that's when Christian had to jump in and was like, I would have apologized. I would have said sorry to Byron. I said sorry to him 1,000 times, but you don't mean it, and you keep saying negative things. How are you gonna say I'm sorry about a certain thing and then continue to chastise him and say negative stuff? And we also, where is it? Let me see if I have it. This is Kristen right here, basically saying on her, somebody accused her of basically treating, Cece foul and wrong, and basically, what did, Kristen do? So basically somebody tweeted to her like, you need to stop blaming Cece for the fault for Byron not wanting to talk to you or be your friend or whatever the case may be. And then what did Kristen Scott do? What did Kristen say? She said, I'm sorry. She goes, my bad, it's true, you're right. She said, you're right. So it's like, come on, like, and then you still chastising Byron and Cece. And then she goes, I got receipts too. I got all types of receipts. The receipts I got, I actually wasn't the one that called Shawnee a B word. It was actually Cece. But yeah, you apologize. You want to make up with Cece. You want to be cool. You're going to tell us that when you was in Costa Rica, you wanted to be cool with her. But yet, you're still trying to throw dirt. Like, you don't want to make up. You don't want your family to be reunited right now. Because you know what? You're making too much money and too much popularity off of this situation. Going back and forth with, Cece. So it is what it is. I'm just like, Kristen and Furball look like they got their outfits from Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime be delivering that shit fast though, right? Oh, Lord have mercy. We all know Kristen ain't got no money. Yeah, we know. That outfit that she got on, somebody sold. She went to the costume party store and got that outfit. I don't know what she had on. She probably borrowed that. We can't even judge her outfit because she probably got it from out of somebody's garage, because we already know the story. And so here goes Evelyn crying wolf. I don't want OG on stage because she is going to chastise me and taunt me with my abuser. But yeah, I call him and I text him, and I still stay in contact with his daughter, and I also said I would save his life. I also would do this. And so she's doing the whole 9 yards. And it's like, damn, she's not the one that brought up Chad Ochocinco name. It was, you got upset when none other than Fabrice brought up Chad, and then it was on and popping, then like it was done. And so, and then this is when she claims that OG's a fan. If OG was a fan, she'll be following you. She'll be sitting right next to you. She'll be like she'll be like Kristen. She'll be like Kristen, following you and listen to every word you say. She'll be like Malaysia, following you around like a lap. It's not gonna happen. Ha ha, eating slop, y'all funny. Excuse me, D Jones, what's up? What's up? I saw a post that Evelyn lost the lawsuit. No, she lost. She tried to file a restraining order, but the restraining order was denied by the judge. He said, take that to another court. And so this is the altercation where Shawnee says that she was about to be pushed. She was pushed so violently against the wall. How she was nowhere. There's 2 bodies behind Shawnee. And there's the security guard right there. The security guard right there on the other side of Shawnee. And she was like, it was a thump, like a push. It was, she said violently push. She was like, I almost hit the wall. You were nowhere near the wall. So this is all a lie. Like, you guys be just lying. Like, what's going on? Like you just say she pushed me and the push fell hard because I haven't been pushed in a long time. Or she pushed me. Why you have to say I almost fell into the wall? It was a violently push. Like, come on. Like, you miss me with that. And OG couldn't even really get a good grip or anything to push you because security was there and you was way too close to her to even push her arms all the way back to get, force in that push. She couldn't push you real hard because you guys were really too close. I was like, wow, they really be doing the most. Like, this ain't no joke. When they talk about, when they talk about that they be lying on each other and making stuff up, like, this is real serious, like real serious, like it ain't nobody's business. Sharon Young, who called OG I think it was a bugaboo. I thought she called her a jigaboo. I was like, no, she didn't, but she called her a bugaboo or something like that. Nasty. Yeah, that was nasty. That was she said, because when OG arrived back to the show, yes, that was nasty. It was. And this is when the host asks anybody, does anybody feel, threatened by OG? They think that her aggressive is more aggressive than anybody else. And so, who raised their hand. So, what's her name? Fabrice, she raised her hand. Evelyn raised her hand. And they had to have Kristen raise her hand too as well. And Malaysia didn't raise her hand because I can't believe Evelyn even raised her hand when she tried to fight Jennifer, throw a drink at her, come after her, yelling and screaming. And then she threatened Dominique too as well when they went to San Francisco. And so, like, what's going on? Like, are you for real? So they're going to raise their hand and think OG is more aggressive and more violent than the rest of them. At least Malaysia had the nerve not to raise her hand. So it is what it is. D Jones, but all the crap Evelyn does to people, it's okay. Yeah, that's what Shorty wants you to believe. AO, did you catch Evelyn say OG was more obsessed with Chad than her? Fools tell on themselves. OG's not obsessed with none of them. Excuse me, she's not obsessed with Chad. Because, and one of the text that she was talking to Chad, she was like, I gotta ask you a question about your ex because they want me to talk about you. So Evelyn already knew, Shawnee already knew, and she said, I only said good things about you. That was about it. It was just like, they're both in football or whatever the case may be, and who knows what went down with OG and Chad. But the thing about it is, he ain't your man, Evelyn. He hasn't been your man for almost a decade. You divorced him within 90 days or 100 days or however long it was. And so, your friend Febreze put you in that door when she souped your head up. But they was already going to talk about Chad anyway. They thought this was going to be a trump card against OG, but it ended up backfiring. Everything that they tried to do to OG has backfired on them. So it is what it is. Then you got, and what about when Evelyn Lozada went to the shaman over there out in the desert with Jackie? The reason why she did that was because she wanted to say Tammy put a curse on her. Tammy did voodoo on her. Like, come on. So now she's obsessed with OG and basically trying everything possible to get at OG. It's just ridiculous. Yes, the host is horrible, and he's gonna stay there because he is a part of the collective crew. So it is what it is. I was like, Evelyn sitting there crying. Basically, I couldn't even believe that she even went there with that situation. She's taunting me, and she had the nerve to raise her hand and say that she feels OG's more aggressive. You just scared. And she has not even put her hands on either one of y'all. And Shawnee put herself in the way so she could be a target on purpose, because she wanted to use something against OG and basically say, like, look, she put her hands on me. Or if she really would have been able to, if she really would have pushed her, it would have been a way bigger issue than what it is. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, You see Jackie right there. She got her spot. Jackie, has something on similar that we already seen Jackie with, but Jackie boots are nice. And you can actually see none other than, Kristen, outfit. It looks like it's a barmaid type of outfit, like she's back in the cowboy days and she's a saloon girl, or whatever the case may be. Like, she did way too much with this outfit. And it wasn't fitting for the show. It wasn't fitting for anything. And Jackie came there like she was a burlesque dancer. She came there ready to do her thing. I was just like, yo. Oh no. And so we get to the Jackie and the Febreze situation. So basically, Febreze is being called out because she actually did make a diss song against OG, and she's denying it, even though I have video on her and my basketball wife genre playlist of her saying that she was told to make the song by the producers about OG, but now yet she's denying it. So it just makes you think, like, damn, these guys are just really out here lying for no reason, like, for real. And so, when OG tried to confront her about the song, what did she do? She denied and kept saying, girl bye, acting all tough, because she basically made Shawnee and Evelyn Lozada believe that she had hands and she was about that life, because when Febreze first got on the show, she was talking about, I'm not from the hood, I'm about that, I walk like this, she was just acting like she was a real person to be reckoned with, that don't text her a gangster. And basically her gangster was tested, and they all realized that she is all talk. And Jackie tests her gangster too as well. OG tests her gangster, was like, yo, listen, if you want to be an example, you can be an example. Somebody always got to be the example. And basically that's when she said, I could choke you or whatever. Or I think she said, I can choke you. And then that's when Febreze was like, you called her a gorilla. So we having these terms. And then also we hear OG say that Febreze said to her that she's the new young pretty light-skinned girl. So this is what OG says at the end of the episode, that Febreze said that. And I'm not going to say I didn't hear it. It wasn't filmed, but I believe that OG's telling the truth, because she don't need to lie. She wanted to get along with the ladies and be on the show and have good times, or whatever the case may be. She didn't want no problems. She wasn't trying to have no problems, but they just didn't like nothing about her. They didn't like that she played in the league. They didn't like anything about her, and then they felt like she should be subservient to them, because they have the mindset of like the house black people that stay in the house with the slave masters, and then the other black people that stay on the field. And so they feel like OG should have been subservient to them and basically looking up to them. And that's not the case when she already has an identity and she already has confidence. She's already accomplished things in her life. Why would she look up to Evelyn to be her role model, or Shawnee to be her role model? She's in law school. She played professional football in the lingerie league, and then on top of that she has a little bit of real estate, and now she is trying out to be a coach. You know what I mean? So this lady has accomplished some shit. So what's going on? I could kill you, but I won't. Thank you. I'm done. I am glad Kwame had her back. Yes, he did. He had her back. Let me tell you. He came through. And so we have that situation. We got Febreze. Now she was talking about, I don't like Jackie. I can't stand Jackie. Jackie this. You know, I really wanted to get to know Jackie the most. Jackie should be teaching us some stuff. Jackie, she's been married the longest. She's been married even before I was born and all this other stuff. But now that she's fake, like if you look, it's another picture I do have. I believe I uploaded it. Where you can see... You can't see it in this picture, so it's the next one where you can see where OG calls out her wig. OG just let them know she just did not lip box. She can lay them hands too, baby. Yes, Miss Richardson. For real, for real. So, you know, you have none other than Febreze talking her mess, talking her crap, basically saying that, you know, Jackie put words in her mouth when it came down to Tammy. She did say something about Tammy that basically like she rap old school or whatever, but Jackie did add on to that, you know, conversation with Tammy and added some stuff into the conversation. She definitely did. But Febreze definitely did take a shot at, you know, Tammy. Not that she's an old rapper or whatever the case may be, but Jackie really did add stuff onto the conversation when she had with Tammy, and that's why Tammy was so really upset. And then once Febreze said, I only said, oh, you know, she kind of raps like the old school way, but now, you know, she's with her daughter Jazz, so her daughter Jazz is helping her rap, you know, like the 90s, but she did say something about an old rapper, I believe. Byron and Kwame are good men, and that's why they are mad. So then Jackie was like, oh, you gonna try to diss me? You gonna try to play me and talk about when I got married, you wasn't even born. Yes, you was. You were 4 years old. You was drinking Similac, baby. You was drinking Similac, and don't play me. And so Jackie basically is being Jackie. And so, you know, none other than Febreze is like, well, what about the crackhead situation? We'll deal with that later. I don't know if, you know, Febreze is actually on drugs or whatever the case may be. You know, it is what it is. And so Jackie basically said, no, I've been together with my husband for this long, and you were drinking Similac, you were 4 years old, and all this other stuff. Don't try to play me. It really hurt my feelings for what you said and all that other good stuff. So Jackie's going back and forth like, don't play me, don't try me. Jackie was talking buku mad stuff to everybody on stage, especially when she got her spot back. Jackie was like, I'm claiming this seat tonight. I'm sitting next to the host. I'm going to be seen, because, you know, the camera always focus on who's sitting next to the host. And whoever's next to the host is the most important. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, Yeah, please like the video. Please share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Phoebe needs to lay off Jackie. You have no respect for your elders. Yes, sir. And Jackie... Yeah, then she talk about fighting her, calling her all types of names. It's like, come on. OG just let them know. Yup, she did. Yes, bring Jocelyn Hernandez. How about Natalie, Tiffany? And bring back Royce, Reed, and Brandy. Yup. And the nose. I was like, they doing way too much. So they're going back and forth. And then Jackie was like, oh, you want some of this milk? Because Febreze was like, oh, you want to look like me. That's why you had lipo to look like me. You want to be this skinny. You want to be this small. You want to be me. No, she don't want to be you, baby girl. You know, she probably want to drop down in size, but she don't want to drop down to too much size because her husband likes some pushing for the cushion. Evidently, he likes Jackie's booty. Evidently, he likes whatever Jackie has because he's still married to her. And we haven't heard any stories about him cheating, whether they have, I don't know if they have an open marriage or not, but that's been said. But Jackie was like, you want some of the milk? I'll give you some. You know what I'm saying? I got it for you. You want to talk about my ears? You want to talk about my looks? But look at these, baby. I was just like, yo, you know Jackie is going to go all the way off. It is what it is, you know. So we'll see if anybody brings up Jackie's daughter trying to get her upset and trying to get her mad about the situation. And it is what it is. I was just like, they be doing way too much. Jackie got her spot, boy. Jackie was not playing. She was like, I'm getting my spot. Then we get to the Jennifer Williams situation where she addressed about, you know, she said that, you know, it's like it's breaking news. Shaquille O'Neal cheating. He always cheat. It ain't nothing new or whatever the case may be. And then also Jennifer said, like, you know, he always cheats. You know, Shawnee always talk about him cheating. We had conversations about him cheating. We had conversations about Shaquille O'Neal's behavior. I don't know if I just call him Shaq. I didn't mean to call him Shaq if I did. But Levon, hey, what's up? What's going on? Doug loves his crazy wife. Yes, she does. Hey, Levon, what's good? Thank you, Tony 78. Thank you, Johnny Woods. Thank you for coming through. So they can trash Kwame, Kenny, Reggie, Byron, Eric, and Thomas, but not nobody better not talk about Shaquille O'Neal. Yep, because he's still paying her bills, and he probably confronts her about the situation too as well. I mean, like, you are perfectly right, Woods. Like, yo, if you talking about Shaquille O'Neal, you talking about my kids, you talking about me, you talking about my children's father. Like, come on. She was like, you know, you what's her name? Shawnee was really on when she was trying to talk in that ghetto swang, that country old ghetto swang, when she was describing Jennifer, like, you talking about my kid husband? Like, girl, move on. Like, you are so right. They talk about everybody else's husband, but yeah, we can't talk about Shaquille O'Neal. And so, basically with this situation, it seemed like Jennifer was having a conversation with Kristen, saying that, you know, read all about it. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, or maybe I shouldn't, but, you know, everybody knows it's not breaking news that Shaquille O'Neal cheats. Everybody knows he cheats. It's not a surprise. And so Shawnee was like, yo, so since it's not a surprise, so basically, are you saying that it's true that Evelyn slept with Shaquille O'Neal? So you lied about that, and then you saying it's okay for you to say that Shaquille O'Neal is breaking news, CNN knows about it. So Shawnee was kind of putting two together, basically saying that Jennifer lied about, you know, the situation that went on, that the rumor about Shaquille O'Neal having sex with Evelyn. And Jennifer's like, no, I didn't lie about that. I didn't say that wasn't true. I just said the conversation that me and Kristen had was true. I mean was true when I said that, you know, he be cheating out here and it's CNN news. But you know, Lamont Hill basically tried to explain it. Well, they feel like you're saying that Shaquille O'Neal does cheat, but, you know, since the rumor with Evelyn is not true, then basically it's like, oh, I made a mistake or whatever. But Jennifer's not saying that didn't happen. So that's the question. Is Jennifer saying it didn't happen or it did happen? Is Jennifer going back on her word? I don't remember her ever saying that she lied about, you know, whether Evelyn had sex with Shaquille O'Neal. I remember her saying that she got it from Tammy, and she heard these rumors long time ago, you know, when they was in Miami, Florida. But she said that she was sorry. So, you know, Shawnee's feeling a certain type of way. Shawnee's thinking that, oh, I thought you apologized for saying that Evelyn had sex with Shaquille O'Neal. And then Jennifer's like, no, I didn't say that. I said the situation the conversation I had with Kristen is two different things from what you saying about the rumor than me saying breaking news that Shaquille O'Neal cheats all the time. So Shawnee was pissed. Shawnee had to get off stage. Shawnee was upset. She was like, you ain't going to take that rumor back. And so now Shawnee feels a certain type of way. Now she's upset. Now she's mad at Jennifer. It is what it is. And then also when they brought up the colorist situation, when OG brought that up, you know, Jennifer said, Christian was like, I'm dark skinned, but you are kissing and you are begging to be a part of the team. So therefore, you a good little girl for them, for Shawnee and Evelyn Lozada. So let's get this straight. And Malaysia, you just got yourself into the circle, you know, and like OG said, you begging to be in the circle. It's just like, this is the first season where I see that, like, Malaysia is following the crowd. Like, she doesn't have her own mind. Like, she's not standing up from anything. I'm just like, whoa, way too much. I was like, Malaysia, you know, we always had love for you. Jennifer was like, them are two different things. Well, I understand what you're saying, Lamont Hill, but basically Jennifer is not taking back the rumor that, you know, she allegedly heard from somebody in Miami, Florida, and allegedly from Tammy Roman, that she's not taking it back. And I mean, she's not saying whether it's true or not. She's just leaving it up in the air, and I done pissed Shawnee off, and Shawnee's pissed. She's mad and she's upset because how dare you, Jennifer? How dare you go against me? How dare you? Like, I'm calling you out. Jennifer done got a backbone like it ain't nobody's business. I was like, yes, she did, baby. She showed this. Shawnee's upset. She's all, and Evelyn don't know what to do. And why does Evelyn look so dark? Does she spray herself with suntan lotion? Does she stay in the sun? Because she looks so dark. Like, what is going on? It's like, really, she's trying to, you know, take her shade down. I mean, she's trying to darken her shade up darker and darker and darker. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, damn, you did not look this dark during the whole stage. And she was either she was in the sun, sunbathing, or she went and got some tan, or she got spray tan. I don't know what's going on, but Evelyn looks very darker. So she should have had on that yellow dress that, you know, Cece had on. I'm just like, what's going on? Sherry Brown, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Evelyn, 5 shades darker. Girl, bye. Amen. Bad Bougie. Brazil. Belzingly. I don't know. Exactly. Their friendship mirrors her and Brandy. Yes, it does. Riri, the brown skin girl. Evelyn used bronzer. She must use the whole bottle. She must have threw that bottle on. Shoni just wanted a moment. Yep, she got a moment where she felt embarrassed because now the rumor is still out there in the open, and it's going to be circulating that Evelyn Lozada and Shaquille O'Neal hooked up. Malaysia got imaginary beef with OG. But really don't want it. You are so right. Amen to that. Like she don't even got beef with OG. OG didn't do nothing to her. OG was like, yo, listen, I'm just telling you what Cece said. I just got her back. I'm not trying to let nobody jump her. Something that Malaysia couldn't even do for Cece or her cousin Byron. Like, you know what? The ladies can argue, but when it looks like it's gonna get physical, let's stop it. Barbara, I don't like Shoni O'Neal or Evelyn Lozada because both of them are fake. You want to sit up there and talk to people any kind of way and think people are going to take that, honey. This is not slavery. Amen. I was like, oh shit. You go, Barbara. What's up, Barbara? How you doing, Tia? Yes, she is Kristen. Don't count because her man never played professional sports. The only reason why she was a coach for the Lakers because of his daddy. And actually, Thomas, which is Christian's husband, he coaches, Sharif, the oldest son. I think he's the oldest son. Then we got Shawnee. She's getting up. She's saying bye-bye. She's getting ready to leave. She goes outside. She take a break. She had it up to here. She went to go hit some of that, that stuff that she sells. She went to go hit that. She went to go get that vape. She went to go get a tap. She went to go test out her merchandise in the core. That's why she went outside. She jumped in the Uber XL and she got a hit of that. And then OG comes back. Jackie's like, yay! Jackie's clapping. Jackie's happy. OG comes back. OG got like the outfit and like the energy with the necklace and with the belt and then the bracelets. It looks like, something that that Michael Jackson had in his video, Remember the Times. Only thing she had to do was have her hair up and she would look just like one of the ladies in the video. You know what I mean? The Michael Jackson video. I don't know if you guys remember that. Remember the Times with Michael Jackson. He had Magic Johnson in there, Eddie Murphy, and he had the famous black, model. I can't think of her name right now, but forgive me, Lord, forgive me. And so we have this situation, and so I was just like, yes, she came back because she wanted to speak her piece and she wanted to feel like, she was running from any situation and she didn't want to feel like she was silenced or anything like that. So she came back to speak her mind and say what was going on, and she looked good doing it. I'm telling you right now. And then this is what Evelyn says. Let me see if I can bring it up. Right here, she goes, because Malaysia said something like, oh, what if we would have been left? What if we would have went on break? What if we would have, bounced and we wasn't here, we wasn't around? And that's when, Bugaboo Dust. I was just like, what? Like, is that a racist term? Like, what is going on? Like, come on. Like, what are you saying? I mean, they are so upset that she came back too as well because they really wanted to feel like they made her run. And, she could have she didn't have to come back, but she wanted to say her piece and say what she needed to say because she don't know if she's going to be back on this show. She's going to come through on this show again. So she just needed to say what she needed to say and she came back. Hey, Miss Jean. They're trying to attack Asian women with the bamboo stick. Yep. I know. Wasn't that so crazy? Jane Vane. Evelyn used black women. Evelyn was Jennifer's friend when she had a husband that gave Evelyn access to more athletes. Evelyn used Shawnee for her role on the show. Evelyn real friend are Latinas. Woods. You see, Jennifer was about to make Shawnee come out of character. She was. That's why she walked away. She was about to get the hood. She didn't know what to do. You talk about my man, like my man's always. Yeah, she did. You're right, Richardson. Yes, she did. Jigaboo. I'm like, what's going on? Like, she, like, come on. So this is why people are saying that you're racist. For real, for real. This is why people are calling you out. For real. So it is what it is. So, she comes back, OG, she comes back and she can't handle it. She can't hold it in. Evelyn can't hold it in that, this black woman is not bowing down to her. This black woman don't need her validation, don't need her support, don't need nothing. Yeah, I know. And she said that comment right there next to, Malaysia. Malaysia act like she didn't even hear that. And then it basically tried to say they got black kids and all that other good stuff. Like, miss me with all that craziness. Like, they got so much going on. Basically, OG came back. She wanted to give her opinion on the situation. And this is when Evelyn makes that comment like, OMG, what's really going on? And she made it right next to Shawnee and right next to Malaysia. So you already know. So basically, OG, she comes back with Kwame. And Kwame's not happy because Kwame was like, you guys been talking about me. You guys called me something, but they bleeped it out. Yes, that jigaboo. Yup. A buck right there. Comment. And I was just like, what is going on? She be doing the most. So, with that situation, so Kwame's basically, he's really coming, or it looks like he's going towards, what's her name? Febreze. It looks like he's going for Febreze, or whatever the case may be. But I think Febreze jumped into that limelight. The, KK Construction looked like production got the crowd rooting for the collective. Such BS. I know, it was so crazy. So Kwame's basically saying, you're talking about me, you're talking about my money, you're talking about what I make, you call him, I don't know if they called him they said he was a part of the LGBT community, or they said that he was broke because they bleeped it out. And so basically he said, I'm over here doing what I'm supposed to do, taking care of my girl, and I work overseas. I ain't broken. So then you got none other than Febreze saying what she needs to say, saying like, whoa, my kids are on a level that you on, my kids are past the level that you're on. So basically she's trying to throw shade, and that's not even true because she just moved out the projects. And I did a video on her just moving out the projects and just basically thanking Shawnee, really thanking Evelyn Lozada for bringing her on the show, because people around her were being murdered and killed. RIP to her people. And she was like, I could have been there. And she was just talking about how bad and violent her community is. And she said, this is a blessing. Basketball wife saved her life, and she's indebted to Shawnee. She's indebted to Evelyn Lozada. So how are your kids doing better than him when their bullets are flying over their heads and police and ambulance are running up and down the street and there's, drug stuff going on? So like, how could you even make that comment when we can just go right to your Twitter, which I did and pulled it up. So this is the wig right here. See that whole line around the head? This is when OG said, look at your wig. Your wig is messed up. Your wig is terrible. Your wig is awful. Look at that line. You talking about you got money, but it looks like somebody faded that wig, right? Somebody gave that wig a lineup. And so this is when OG talks about her wig. See this wig? Yeah, the crowd was just doing the most. They told the crowd what to do. So this is when, this is the wig right here. This is the whole line on her forehead where the lace front goes, and looks like the sides are all, lined up. Like she got a ball fade on the side and up top. So this is what OG pointed out. You gonna talk about me? You got more money. You getting this, you getting that. Look at that wig you got on, girl. I'm like, yo, I didn't even mean to catch this, but it just came up. I didn't mean to catch this at all. I didn't mean to catch this at all, but it came up. I was just like, yo. I was like, look at that wig. Phoebe don't have no money. She said the show helps her. Yep. The show helps her with the house. And basically she signed up. She has, her lawyer is actually Navarro from Love and Hip Hop New York, and he actually managed, he actually represented Treyway. He represented Shawty. He represented Waka Flocka, not Waka Flocka, Fetty Wap, and he also represent Alexis Sky. So Phoebe legit. So Phoebe's throwing these shots talking about, I got more money than you, my kids got more money than you, they're better off in life than you, blah, and the third. But listen, the things that Phoebe said that was going on in her neighborhood, she said that she could not be here to even film because she would have been walking through the park with her friend, and, you know, tragic things could have happened to her. So we have that situation going on. And so, yeah, that way was, you know, she was doing the most, basically talking all that junk. So Phoebe was talking her junk, basically calling him broke and all this other stuff. And basically said, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Where's your money at? Because Febreze is just like, I do got a man and both of them got more money than you. Okay. That don't mean you got money. It don't mean you got money. So if this show was to go off, what would happen? So miss me with all that. So, and then Malaysia jumps in. Malaysia's just like, you know what? Malaysia was like, oh, you talking about all this colorism stuff? Because basically OG was like, yo, I think they don't like me. I think they put me down because I'm dark skinned, I have melanin, and basically there is colorism issues on the show, and that's the biggest problem why they point me out. Every time I do something, they chastise me and they point it out. But when other people on the show do something, like Evelyn, Malaysia, or even Jackie, you know, and even Febreze too as well, were her taunting people, making rap songs about people and all this other stuff that she did, but they don't say anything about it. But anytime OG does something, they point it out. So basically they're chastising her and saying that she's the villain of the show because she's the darkest, she's the blackest of the show. And basically they already feel like she doesn't fit in and she's different from them because, you know, she actually has a career and she didn't have to divorce anybody to get a career. She didn't have to have sex with anybody to get a career. She didn't have to have a relationship with anybody to get a career. She worked on her body and she trained. She played lingerie football, you know, professional. And then on top of that, now she's being a coach, and she's actually going to law school too as well. And she got a little bit of real estate going on too. So it's a whole lot. Like, this dark skinned woman is better than them, and on top of that, she has morals, she has values, and she's not afraid of them. And they feel like all the women that they came in contact with that are OG's complexion bow down to them and want to be a part of them and put them up on a pedestal, where OG is like, I'm equal, and they don't want to see her as equal. And that's the problem too as well. And they just always want to pick on her. So it is what it is. And so then that's when OG also said, you know, Febreze, you said that you're the young, you're the prettiest, and you know, and you're the brightest, the lightest, or whatever. And then Febreze denied, and she goes, you know, my daughter's black. She was like, my daughter's real black. My daughter's black, or whatever the case may be. They always say that. That's because your daughter is by a black man that has money. She was like, oh, I like dark meat and whatever. Like I said before, there are people that have fetishes towards black women that, you know, like black women and fantasize about black women, want to be with black women, but they don't like black men. And there's a lot of other races that fetishize and have fetishes towards black men, but they don't like black women, and they can't stand black women, and they always come after black women and put them down and try to make fun of them and act like they're so superior than black women, and try to throw up in black women's face, oh, I got a black man. Like, we don't care if you with a black man, white man, yellow man. We doing our thing. We doing our business. OG got her man. We all got what we got. We all got what we do. We all know what we doing out here. Excuse me, it's my allergies. So it's just like, oh, and this is the saying, I got black kids. Yeah, you got it through a black man that you fetishize about, that is your fetish, but you don't like black women. You know what I mean? You know, they smile up in the man face and want the man, but yet they throw up or they try to diss the black woman. Natalia, Evelyn said that she's not a racist because her kids are half black. She sleeps with black men for money, not for love. There you go. Amen. For real, for real. I was like, for real. Original man 1718. Good morning to the room. Good morning to you too. C Savage. Shaquille just trying to defend Shawnee so she don't try to come back. La. Hollering bird. Hey love, how you doing, baby? What's going on? I'm like, they got so much going on. So we got to that part of the episode where, you know, oh, just because I like black men, it doesn't mean you like black women. You know what I mean? Like, come on, mix me with that. Like, they always be saying that, oh, I'm not racist, I got a black friend. Like, what's going on? Like, come on. I'm just like, so anyway, so Febreze said that all she needed to say about that situation. Then Malaysia jumps in. Malaysia was like, oh, Kristen, do you feel a certain type of way? Jennifer, do you feel a certain type of way because you dark skinned? They are part of the collective crew. Jennifer was part of that crew. Jennifer want to be accepted. And she said, you feel like you begging to be a part of the collective crew? And OG was like, no, Malaysia, you're begging to be a part of the collective crew. Like, come on. And what color you used to be? Wasn't you darker? Do you be bleaching your skin? So do you guys think Malaysia be bleaching her skin? Like, what's going on with that situation? Do you think she be bleaching her skin? Having a baby by a black man does not make you black. Amen. Alan, I feel as though that Shawnee is not the right person to have a convo about colorism. Amen. Jocelyn was running up on people left and right, and she still was able to remain on stage. Amen. Tia, I wish they will bring the professionals that they know about colorism to have a conversation. They're not having a conversation about colorism. Only thing they're doing is trying to deny that they're colorist. They don't even try to figure out like why are people saying that. Why do people agree? It's just not like OG is saying something and everybody's following it. People are seeing your behaviors and they're seeing what they see on camera that you put out there for us to see. And therefore, if people are saying that they feel like this is what they see and they're agreeing with OG, it's because they see with their own eyes. So basically, it's not just OG words, it's everybody words. That's why you're doing damage control, because you don't want to realize. You don't want to realize, and you don't want to take accountability of what you have been doing and what you have continued to do on this show, is put down OG and bully people and make fun of them and isolate them, tease them, and the whole nine. You think it's okay because, oh, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I got a black man. He's dark skinned. My man's dark. I got black kids. Like, that don't mean nothing. Like, come on. So we have Malaysia basically calling out that she's not part of, the other ladies are not begging to be part of the collective. Okay, yeah, we got what you're saying, but they are begging. They're doing everything possible. They don't even have their own thought, their own brain, their own mind. They are yes sirring and yes ma'aming when it comes to Evelyn Lozano, when it comes to Shaquille O'Neal. They are doing that because it's a paycheck too as well. And plus, they don't want to be on the outside because it's so easy to get along and move along with the team and the group than to stand out and basically say, I don't agree with that. I don't accept that type of treatment. And it's hard to do that, and to have OG do that. That's why so many people rally around OG, because a lot of people have faced colorism. A lot of people get mistreated while they're at work. There's a lot of people that get better grades in school because they are a shade lighter. Like, a lot of people do experience colorism. And you got, Kristen said she's never experienced colorism and she's darker than Jennifer. She wouldn't know if it hit her in the face, and she does know, but they don't want to own up to that there is the issue. And so that's the problem with the situation. They're in denial. If they were smart enough, the best thing they would do was like, okay, OG, how can we do better? And why do you think that we're colorists? How can we make this whole situation better? How can we get on one accord? That's what real boss women do. Get on one accord, whatever, and then boom. They could say they even tried. They're not even trying to understand OG. They're just basically saying it's not true. Nothing but. It's not just OG. It's half of the viewers feel the same way. So we have that situation. Malaysia was like, and so when OG said to Malaysia, you've been bleaching your skin. What color you used to be, Malaysia? And then it was like, oh no, do you guys think Malaysia's been bleaching her skin? You guys tell me if you think she's been bleaching her skin. I couldn't collect all the photos or whatever. So do you think Malaysia been bleaching her skin? This reunion would have been so much better if Cece was there. This reunion would have been so much better if they had OG on stage and it didn't happen the way it happened. That way, So do you think that she's been bleaching her skin? I don't know. Yeah, and Tia, she did not deny that there's colorism. She said, she did not deny it at all. I don't know if you guys think that she's been bleaching her skin. I couldn't go all the way back, See, I don't know how old these photos are. I couldn't go all the way back, but I will one day. So that was it. Basically, Kwame came through and he defended OG. Basically, he had her back and he was there for her. For real, for real. Original man. He said, yep. A lot of people say when I was trying to get the pictures together, a lot of people say, but I needed to go way, way back. I know her whole mouth is different and all that other stuff. So anyways, Kwame, he stood up for her, and it is what it is. They tried to make fun of Kwame and talk about him, and basically he stood up. I think they are all phony and fake except Jackie, Tammy, and OG. They really live by their own truth and is doing that. It shows the world how immature they really are. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're right. Savage Angel, hey, what's up? What's up, Rachel? Pray for me, guys. I am in the hospital with a blood clot in my left lung. I love you guys. Love you too. We wish you health, peace, and joy, that the doctors will be able to help you, baby. Bring you back home and you be normal and brand new. Let all the doctors work on you and they come up with a cure, and basically they get rid of that blood clot and there's no problems, and you back home jumping around doing what you need to do and handling your business, baby. Tia, the whole scene rehearsed. The audience, yeah, the whole scene, you're definitely right. Scene rehearsed is like, no, and like I've never seen an audience that agrees so much. Or was they, what they told to? Because sometimes when you're at shows like this, they have people that prompt the audience. See, Savage, yeah, you see that not bringing that up, run the energy. OG, they don't want that heat live. They don't want that heat at illuminated. It seems like the Lazada followers to be part of the audience. What will not work for VH1? Yes, prayer up to you, honey. Yes, pray. We send prayers to you. We send prayer, please, peace, joy, and health and wealth to you and everybody in the chat. That everybody gets a healing. That them doctors are able to remove that blood clot without any problem. That it's able to work, and you'll be renewed and be rejuvenated and be back home with your family in a hurry. I watch her face tutorials on Instagram. Oh, she bleaches for real? Natia? Natalia, she bleaches? OG is smart. Yes, she is smart. She is smart. Beth, I am also surprised that the audience agreed that Cece was phony. I know. And they agree with Kristen. I don't know where they be at, but Brianna Ellen, it's funny how Evelyn claimed that she's Afro-Latino when it's convenient. Yes. Infinite. Sending prayers to the person in the hospital. Amen. Shirley Brown, they handpicked the audience. They did. Richards, the audience was full of OG haters. Yes, they was. Savage Angel, thank you. We wish you blessings. Levon, Mark Lamont Hill was definitely a Shawnee Pat for this reunion. He always is. That's his job. And he wanted to get some of that Evelyn, baby. Tia, they handpicked the audience. Yes, they did. For real. Johnny Woods, yep, sending prayers up. KO Beauty, Savage 31, Savage Angel 31. Sending you prayers, baby. Sending that positivity to everybody out here in that healing spirit. Tia Wilson, wasn't John Sally the host of one point? Yes, he was. John Sally was the host at one point, but I don't know. They just got rid of him. Millions. Yep, I agree. Prayers. Yep. They went outside and got all of the Mean Girl fans. Thick Girl 40. They went outside and got all the Mean Girl fans. Yes, they did. Barbara Simpson bleaching her skin to look like Shaquille O'Neal, and now she fits in with the collective because OG was like, what color you used to be, Malaysia? And you can see it from the photo, but the princess would never bleach her skin. OG, stay true to yourself. Amen. Because they're trying to make her feel like she's out of place, like she don't belong. But baby, when she said that melanin is strong, yes it is. And they try to characterize her as being dark skinned and being violent, being ignorant, being angry. And that is the typical stereotype that they try to use towards dark-skinned women too as well. And dark-skinned men, they're much angrier, and they believe that lighter-skinned people are more subservient and more like them because they're close, or they got a little bit more of Caucasian blood in their body. So basically they're perpetuating the stereotype that has been out here for years and generations about, dark-skinned people. And that's what OG is trying to change and trying to bring awareness to, because you're only pointing me out. You're only isolating me. Just me, me, me. And you know what I mean? And if it's not, then what is it? It's the color of my skin. I heard that they said OG this stuff behind the scenes, and source says that one of Shaquille O'Neal's source, they probably OG did say that, what's her name? Febreze said that, she's young and she's pretty and she's light skinned. And that was behind the scenes because I didn't see that. Rachel, the audience gave me life. We know they lied to keep ratings, but this ratings we was watching and paying attention, because usually you never pay attention to the audience. Somebody look at the audience, but there was so much stuff that was being questioned and they kept quiet. This is so sad. They can't keep up with their lives but love drama. Yes, sir. And they really lied on Tammy like that Autumn cast. I protest the show. I don't watch. I have to check the reunion. I thought everyone was going to protest. They didn't get my view, baby. Millions. Watch it on YouTube. No commercials. You can do that too. I hate the narrative of the reunion tried to portray OG, and that's what OG is trying to say. It's a shame. They need a host that did not pick sides, and keep it real, and basically wasn't so into, when it comes to Shaquille O'Neal, when it comes to Evelyn Lozada, it is what it is. Woods, why was they laughing when OG man came on camera? Because they said something. I think they said something. I don't know, but because she got a man and he's still right next to her and beside her, and also none other than Byron was there next to his wife, standing beside her, and it is what it is. Just ask that question. I don't even know why they was laughing at her. I don't know why they was laughing at Kwame, because Kwame's not a bad looking dude. He's not an ugly looking dude at all, and he seems like he's very it don't seem like he be out here in these streets like that. It seems like, he don't spread himself thin out there in the streets. Always coach. Oh yeah, they do coach the audience, but they really coach the audience. How did they get away with this one? Link for basketball reunion on YouTube. Yeah, there's so many different YouTube channels that actually play the show. It's actually running live. It always runs live. Beth, I really hope Malaysia will come to her senses and that her and Jackie can go back to being friends. Moreover, Jay, hope they don't drop Febreze. She doesn't deserve to be on the same stage as these women. Not at all. I noticed that the woman tried to speak louder than OG when she was trying to defend herself, basically trying to silence her because they needed a check, but no one is buying it. Yes, and it was Malaysia trying to speak over her and wouldn't let her. So she's like, I gave you a chance to speak, but baby, you've been on stage the whole time. You had nothing to say until she came on stage. Like, come on, miss me with that. You didn't want to address Jennifer. We'll see what part 2, they usually will have a part 3, but you don't got, OG's probably going to leave after this set. I don't know if she's going to be on part 3. Tammy, is not there because she didn't want to be, the word is that she didn't want to be filming privately from the other lady. She wanted to be on the main stage, because this ain't no circus. Been on the show for years, and you're going to tell me I gotta sit on another stage. And then on top of that, Shawnee wanted to leave so bad. Shawnee wanted to leave, but she had to stay. Like, the truth hurts sometimes, and the truth is out, and people are calling it like they see it. We ain't making this shit up. We ain't making none of this. So we see what we see. We see the behaviors. Like, come on. I meant to say, man, they do mess with her because Brandy is gone. Kristen is one of the biggest butt kissers. She kisses a toe. She kisses everything. She is. Savage Angel 31. I really believe Evelyn slept with Shaquille. A lot of people are saying that. Do you guys believe OG slept with Chad? People are questioning that and have brung that up. I don't know if it's true. What do you guys think? I don't think she did, but Evelyn is really feeling a certain type of way. I mean, she's going for it. They could bring the guys that was the host was the host on Married at First Sight. I think he's on ET. I wonder. Shaquille O'Neal. I was here for when OG called Evelyn for using the N-word and wanting to be black. And if OG is not on next season, then I won't be watching either. Team OG, baby. The Pina is in the building. I feel you. For real, for real. Like, come on. Like, yeah, OG called that out. And, like, she wasn't prepared for that. She wasn't ready for that. OG was like, you acting this. Just because you wear corn braids, go get your breasts done. Go get your butt done. Do whatever you want. You always saying that N-word, and I don't even want to hear it. I don't even say that word. And you saying that word around me. It's so disrespectful. Nobody says nothing. She's like, I don't want to be sitting at the table while you using an N-word. Like, come on, like, for real, for real. And then, you know, Shawnee and, you know, Malaysia and Kristen didn't say anything. They just said, oh, it's not a race thing. Yeah, because you guys are cowering down to Evelyn like she runs y'all. Oh, for real, for real. Like, and then she done had all you guys in line. Here comes OG disrupting the circle. So it is a problem. It is a situation. Best choice. I love that OG man came to support her. That was lovely. Yes. Where am I at? See on. Hi, new here. Hello. How did I hear right? Evelyn called OG a bug, a boot. Yeah, she did. I got the proof right there in the pudding where she said it out of her own mouth, and she's gonna lie about that situation. Ram, comment is coming for everyone on that show. They co-sign with bulliness. Yes. Richardson, she did sleep with him, and Shawnee knows that that's why they keep throwing her, you know, keep throwing her money, telling her to be quiet, keep throwing her seconds, not to talk about it, not to be in it. I don't think OG slept with Chad. That's what the new narrative is right now. The new narrative now that I've been seeing is people accusing OG of actually having sex with Chad Ochocinco. Or Chad Johnson, which is poop her success in Evelyn's face. Evelyn is the only one trying to put someone else who has similar beginnings as herself, and that's why she brought Febreze into the setting, who wanted to be lit. Who wanted to be... I don't even know where I'm at. That, like, it's just, it's awful gazy. But it's so, I'm just, if anything, it's been called out. It's been called out, and they see it. They see it, and they know it, and people are not feeling it, and they're getting backlash. Malaysia, when she tried to sell her product, she's getting backlash. When Evelyn's on Instagram and she's on Twitter trying to sell her product, she's getting backlash because people calling out his behavior. It's not that people are following what OG saying. They are following what they see. They are following what they know. They're following the behavior. They are following what you say. They're following your Instagram. They're following the negative things that you say about black people. They're following you, Evelyn, when you say the N-word and use it in a disparaging way too as well on Instagram. Shawnee, they're calling you out for picking sides and actually dogging the young lady that's dark skinned out, and then on top of that saying about, you know, OG. You know, I don't really know OG. I haven't really got to know her. You know, it just hasn't been in the cards, and so you haven't got to know her. You don't know her, but anything that you say about her is a liability, and she's aggressive. She pushed me. She violently pushed me, and we went through the push. There was security there. Her arms was not spread out long enough to even have an impact or have power to push you. Like, come on. And the security had his arm under OG's arm. So, you know, yeah, Christian is the token. Yes, so she's a token with the money. I mean, she's a token. I need the money. You're right. Savage Angel 31. And it's all, excuse me, it's all, in all the years, I'm trying to see, where am I at? In all the years Evelyn being seen at BBW, she's never wore braids. Oh, you called it out, baby. Lady, you called it out. Sanya, you called it out. She's never wore braids. Thick Girl 40, she called OG dirty and said she was from a third world country. Ooh, I know she kept calling out OG, talking about, where were you born at? Where were you born at? Where were you born at? And this is the season finale. I didn't hear her say that. If I would have heard that, you gotta let me know where you heard that from, that I can pinpoint where she said that, because it'll be a whole new ball game, baby. A whole new ball game. Febreze is the girl on the show. Where is she? Febreze is right there in the purple or the pink, whatever color she has on at the end of the couch. That's who Febreze is. Kristen wants to be the main cast member, but what's going to be her storyline? Byron Scott is a reason why she's on the show. Byron Scott and also, Malaysia. And I think Malaysia feel like, damn, this shit went wrong. Malaysia felt like she was supposed to come in there with Cece and Kristen and everything was supposed to be good. They're supposed to be, running the things. They're going to be tight. They're going to have each other's back. It's going to be cool. Everything's going to be copacetic. Oh no, she didn't know that Kristen wanted the limelight. She wanted the fame. And Kristen just jumped ship. Woo. And if Evelyn or Shawnee told Kristen that Malaysia, shady Malaysia's this, Malaysia's that, blah, in the third, she would have went with it. She would have went with it. All day, every day. Okay, where am I? I am glad when Febreze get a new hairdo because I am tired of that damn flat iron wrap. She's always looking cheap, yeah. And she tried to really dress up this, this episode or whatever. She tried her best, but, sometimes when you put a pig in a dress, it's still what? A pig. Years, where is the proof that Shaquille O'Neal is lying on OG? We all know it was a push, but your homegirl almost hit you with a bottle. Malaysia almost hit you with a table. Yeah, but when Shawnee said she violently pushed me, like, and I almost hit the wall, flew into the wall. We clearly see that there was two bodies before the wall, and there was security before, OG, and security in front of OG, and then Shawnee. But yeah, she's not going to call anybody else's behavior, and that's the problem. And she's being called out for being nepotism. She's being called out for being, colorist too as well, that she don't think OG is good enough for, like, she has not said anything positive or nice about OG since she's been on the show. And she's old school, and she's been on the show forever. Like, she's blatantly showing that she cannot stand and she does not like OG, point blank, period. And anytime she got something to say about OG, she's aggressive. You never understand. It's just like too much. OG just pulled all their cards. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And now all them running like punks. Yes, sir. And you got Evelyn running to the popos. Shirley. No, I don't think she slept with him because you can tell OG wasn't not lying. That's how I felt. Cancel the show, Star T. But glue the lace front down. I know. Kristen is like a dog following the clique. She's following everybody. Jennifer has been bullied and assaulted and still want to follow them. She still wants to be a part of the crew. Like, she loves it. But right now they ain't feeling her. She still invited OG to Costa Rica after that so-called push, right? So she wasn't afraid and she wasn't timid either. But she probably should have sat down with OG by herself and actually filmed some scenes with OG and tried to get to know her. But she feels like she's it's beneath her to do that. But you coming on the show acting like you're the boss and you're the creator of the show and all this other stuff. But yet you're not showing boss moves and you're not showing being a creative move. Okay, let me see what this girl is saying. Like, Shawnee could have nipped everything in the butt in the beginning of this season, but she felt like, you know what, no one's gonna say anything, no one's gonna call me out, everybody loves me, everybody loves Evelyn, we're the it girl, we're the it crew, we've always been on top. So it failed. She didn't know it was gonna be like that. I hear Fangu, aka Febreze, went all the way to Cambodia to get her new butt. Oh, she got her new butt cheeks and her new teeth. Yeah, I finally seen her new butt cheeks and her teeth. She traveled somewhere. Shawnee lied to protect her little friends. How sad, yes. Yeah, Kristen brought them text messages. Of course, yeah, she wants to move on. She wants to move forward, but yet she's still doing the same shit. Jennifer is suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Well, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen next season. We're gonna see what happens next episode. We're gonna see what they're gonna bring, because like this reunion, like you got 3 people that was missing and one came back, and then we got Shawnee attempting to leave, but they told her, we really pay you the bucks, so you better get on this stage and do what you're supposed to do, for real, for real. I was like, OMG, like, oh, but I'm so glad that, you know, OG did come back and say what she needed to say, and she had, you know, her boyfriend there, but it wouldn't even been a reunion if OG did not come back, because I bet you they're gonna piece everything together. Reunion was whack. Yes, it was about nothing. Shawnee didn't want to deal with the Shaquille O'Neal. They didn't want to bring up the rumor again about whether Evelyn Lozada was actually with Shaquille O'Neal. They should have deaded it right there and said, Jennifer, did you lie? Did you tell the truth? They didn't do none of that. Guys, thank you for coming through. 7 Mile Smoke. Shawnee sucks. Yes. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Please hit the like button. It would be greatly appreciated. I used to watch Married to Medicine, but I see a lot of people saying Shawnee O'Neal is not like Mariah, because they say Mariah does not use that she's a producer or a creator against the other women. Nope, she doesn't. I haven't noticed it so far this season. I haven't noticed it. I haven't noticed it before, but she probably could have used it in the beginning. I don't know, but Shawnee is doing it on a whole different way. I mean, she's really trying to make sure people don't elevate, and she's creating false narratives of someone's behavior and their personality, and trying to condemn them to be violent and a liability, where that can actually hurt their career and their future too as well. And so now words speaks volume, because this is what OG is speaking up against. But now Evelyn is feeling the heat, where now she wants to have a defamation of character, emotional distress type of, you know, lawsuit against OG, because she feels like words hurt. So what Shawnee's doing is the same thing that Evelyn is accusing OG of doing, but OG is only telling the truth. And before OG said anything about colorism or racist or bigot, people were already saying that. They already had petitions out since 2017, 2018, 2019. There's petitions out, because I went to go look them up, and I got the recent one. I didn't go to the ones from 2017 or 2018 to post in my video that I redid. So as people have been calling out Evelyn Lozada and basically calling out Shawnee for the longest, but this season you just really got to see it. You know what I mean? You really got to see it. And then on top of that, more people are very conscious now. You know, people are loving their natural looks. People are loving their natural hair. People are fighting against racism. People are actually standing up. You know, you got ADOS, you know, standing up. You have people standing up. You got people trying to bring back that love to the black community and to black people, to love one another, to love ourselves. It doesn't matter where you're dark skin, you're light skin, you're this tone, you're that tone, whatever shade you are, we still one. You know, we still black, we still African American, we're still, you know, indigenous people, we're still ADOS, all together. And people are really trying to bring out that message, and a lot of people are more conscious. Even if they listen to rap music, they watch reality TV, they are still conscious. So you have people that change. Evelyn never changed. Shawnee never changed. People have changed and grew, and now they're noticing this behavior because they are on a collective, you know, conscious type of mind. And it's not even just black people calling it out. It's people from all other countries. You can see it in the chat. There's mad people from different countries in this chat right now that are not of African descent or black or ADOS or indigenous people, talking about, yo, they feel like, you know, Shawnee and Evelyn Lozada are very colorist and everything like that. So it's backfiring. What they used to get away with, a lot of people didn't see it, or they wasn't even looking on that type of level. But a lot of people are eating healthy now. People are exercising. People are taking care of their body. People want to live. People want to love. And right now they're saying like, oh no. Then we got Malaysia bleaching. Lord have mercy. Replace Febreze and Kristen Shawnee O'Neal. O'Neal going to save Evelyn's job. Yeah, Evelyn's gonna be. Shawnee's gonna get herself replaced. She keep messing around with, you know, Evelyn Lozada. Now imagine if Shawnee and Evelyn said the things and the things they was doing to a Jewish person, that show would be canceled. And black people are trying to stick up for humanity and for black people now. And that's why people are saying things about it. That's why people are being very vocal. That's why it's a big topic. Because people are aware now. People are conscious. The young people are so conscious, and then the older people are conscious too as well. People are changing. People are living a different lifestyle. People are growing vegetables. People are not taking drugs, and a lot of people are not taking drugs anymore. A lot of people want to live, baby, and people want to see changes. And you know what? You got this reality show, and you got people using the N-word and being disrespectful, and the black girl getting treated like, she's a criminal, and basically taunting her and picking on her. No, people are not going for that no more. Thank you, kindnessness. I really do appreciate it. Richard, enjoy. Bless all. Bless you too. Shelly Nelson. Febreze runs her mouth and hides between her legs. Yes, she does. And they realize that she ain't as strong and as tough as she was. And her lace front was running forward and backwards on her head, because we seen it. We seen the pictures, baby. Jennifer contacts are slightly disturbing too. Oh, Jennifer. Tammy called it out that Jennifer really wants to be accepted by them no matter what. Like, she's still on that show trying to make that money. But you guys, thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad, Peep Squad. Hit that notification bell. Know each and every time I drop a video, and be the first one to comment and tell me what's on your mind, and tell me what's good, and tell me what news you got. Peep Squad is in the building. I mean, the best people right here in this chat. Thank you for coming through, showing us some love, showing Peep Squad some love, showing me some love, showing each other some love, and just being supportive of a black woman, being supportive of a dark-skinned woman. No matter what race or nationality you come from, we're all on the same plane. We're all on the same type of wavelength, that this is not right and it's not okay, and we speaking out and we saying something. We ain't laughing, we ain't giggling, we don't think the shit's cute, point blank, period. It is what it is. Thank you guys so much. Please hit that like button. Please check out Liz's Jewels right there. Check out her Instagram. Check out her website, the necklace I got on. And I want to say thank you, Star, for giving me a shout out on your show earlier today. I really do appreciate that. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. All right. I appreciate your likes. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate all that, because we getting the party started. We getting everything started. People say reality TV, this and that, but the people that watch reality TV got minds and got brains, and somebody needs to stand up for OG. OG needs to have an audience, and that's what we all need. When we go through things, we need to have a collective to support us too as well. Especially when we getting mistreated. My allergies are killing me. Thank you so much, Tia. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate the modding. I was trying to mod other people up tonight, but somehow, some way, it won't let me, mod anybody. There's a bunch of people I wanted to mod tonight that always come through, but I wasn't able to. But thank you so much. Like, you guys are so good. You guys are on point. I do appreciate it. We're going to the top, baby. You know what? Peace, love, power, and health and prosperity to all my peeps and my people. And we're going to make it. We're going to go to the top no matter what we do. Because you know what? We believe in ourselves, and we ain't followers. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.